Hey darlings, and welcome to episode 3 of Doll Talk for the Record. Tonight I want to talk to you all about the missing second episode of the Circle NYC, and we're going to talk about this circle chat we had last night. Now, for those of you who are new to the channel or are new to following me, I'm Prince Derek Doll. I'm an entertainer, I'm an entrepreneur and a community advocate, and I'm a part of a show called the Circle NYC. We're in our 5th season, and it's going to be an amazing show for you to watch. It's going to follow 5 to 7 artists, entrepreneurs, and influencers to see what it's like for us, grinding in the Big Apple and creating a circle of friends, and see how we build relationships. Right now we're in cycle. We're in week 2 of our cycle, and if you haven't watched the first episode, make sure that you go to Our View TV on YouTube. Go watch the season premiere. You can also catch the Circle Chat Live, the first episode, which aired last night. And that's also on Our View TV. If you missed my cast review and missed my live reaction to the season premiere, you can go find that now at the Prince Derek Doll channel on YouTube. Go like and subscribe, drop some roses in the comments. Let me know what you think about the show. But tonight, we're gonna get into some things because there are questions and the people want answers, okay? And I just wanna make sure that I'm giving you guys the answers you're looking for. I can't speak for other people, right? I can only speak for myself. I love and adore my fans who are my friends and my family. Thank you so much for following me on this journey. And, I did receive a lot of texts and calls yesterday and today about this second episode. Where is it? We're ready to see you perform. It's coming. The only thing I can say is it's coming. We are making you not wait, but we're pacing it out. But the reality is, it wasn't ready. It didn't have that. It had to have that chef's kiss, when you're trying to do something different. And I do respect the fact that Lester is trying to increase our engagement and elevate the production. And so I appreciate that he wants to put out the best product that he can. I appreciate that. As an artist, I'm the same with my music. People ask me, when's the album? It's gonna come out when it's ready and when I like it. So I understand that. However, I got shit riding on this show, okay? I have an album to promote. I have appearances to make. I have deals that I'm negotiating that are also intertwined with the release of these episodes and these shows. And so, not gonna blow too much out of the water, but y'all know how I am. Y'all know me, right? And y'all know how I operate. I am business first. You can say whatever you want to say about me. You can have whatever personal feelings you have about me, but baby, please, don't mess up my bag. That's it. Don't mess up my bag. Don't fumble my bag. That's it. Personal feelings, I don't care. I try to love everybody. I show love. I try to be as professional as I can. And yes, I may arrive late to some things, but guess what? I'm always on time and I'm going to perform in excellence when I'm there. And it's never intentional, but there is a level of professionalism that I'm looking for and that I expect when I'm working with anybody on any project at any level. And so I don't expect this project to be any different. I think that we had a very, very interesting relationship on this cast. It's going to be something different that you haven't seen in any of the other 4 seasons of this show. And I think it's going to be refreshing to see a group of Black gay men actually try to get along and navigate through issues. And you just have to wait and see how that unfolds. But I'm very, very proud of this cast and the work that we were able to do together. But at the end of the day, baby, I need these episodes because you cannot fumble my bag. Okay? Yesterday was a key. It was a key. Okay? Bitch, I'm in here with my wine. I'm ready to watch this episode with my friends and my family. And baby, there was no... Where was it? Where was it? What was the reason? But the part that gagged me was, I got a message. Let me just give you the tea. So I'm supposed to be doing my show every Sunday night after our episode comes out. I'm gonna go live. We're gonna do like a little live recap. Have special guests come on. We're gonna talk about the show, and then that leads into the next week, and then we go into like this whole like blah blah blah. You're my ASMR. I also took a really strong sleeping pill. Yes, I put bitches to sleep in real life. Boom. But yeah, so that's how this is supposed to go. And the person that was supposed to be my guest last night, I got a flyer that he was gonna be the host for our cast special that I knew nothing about. My Lord, today. Which it worked out. It worked out fine. If you haven't seen it, you should have seen it. But it was a lot of tea. It was a lot of shade, fun shade. But we're gonna get into some things tonight because I think there are a lot of loose ends from previous seasons that I feel keep getting brought into this new space that we're in. And I'm gonna be honest with y'all, I don't like it. I don't like it because I feel like we're supposed to be a little different than these other shows. This season is supposed to show something different, right? We have enough shows that are like Love and Hip Hop. We have enough shows that are like Bad Boys Club. We have enough shows that are full of this drama and hating and backbiting and all this other stuff. When we're sitting at the precipice of the gays running the world again. I mean, Beyonce literally just made an album dedicated to us. Like, hello, good morning, okay? Like, it's time to get information. And that is the way that I kind of operate in this space. And you'll see more of it. There are a lot of things that I just don't care about. If it's not about making money, if it's not about making progress, I'm not gonna care. And I don't want you guys to even get in your head that I will, because I won't. I won't care. I won't care. I'm so sorry. But I did want to give some of my cast members a shout out because you couldn't tell us that last night wasn't planned weeks and months ago. It was so good. We lost track of time because we had so much fun. And I think that shows, I was looking at some of the comments, is that, you know, as a cast, we were really able to build friendships. And yeah, we'll be catty and shady, but we actually like each other. And so, you know, seeing us get to that place, I'm excited to watch how we got to that place on this journey. And I'm so grateful to have met all of them. And I can't wait to see what we do in the future. So every reality show has archetypes. I don't know what people expect from me on these types of shows, but every fairy tale has a villain. And I'm a fan of villains, actually. Maleficent is one of my favorite movies now. Cruella de Vil as well, because they all have their own story. It's like watching Wicked, getting to understand why the evil witch is evil or what their story is. And I think that sometimes it comes from misunderstanding or presentation, because we're not used to seeing people just be kind and good with each other without there being some form of friction and labeling someone as bad or X, Y, and Z. But I will say that one of the people that already, we've only had one episode. We've had a trailer, an intro, and one episode. And they have already been deemed, or as the next villain. And I want to bring him up with you. It is my Brista, as he calls me. You all may know him. I know who you think it is. Who y'all think it is? Say who you think it is in the comments. It's the Glam. Hey,
Hey, dog.
Gio.
What's going on?
Hello, friend. Oh my God, you went live with this Android.
I did.
Gotta get you out. Welcome to
You look fabulous.
the record, honey. It's time to set some shit straight today.
I
Oh,
mean, I'm always here for the shits. Let's go.
right.
Hey,
So, Gio, we've seen on just one episode, right? Nice little intro.
yeah.
So now you're on a different platform right now. Get a chance for my dog brigade, for my babies to get a chance to know you and possibly fall in love with you as much as I have. So give a little introduction and tell them like where you're from and what is it that you want people to take away from you by being on this show.
First.
Cheers.
So I'm Geo Glam. I'm originally from St. Clair Shores, Michigan. Well, I tell people Detroit because it's the easiest identifier. But I'm now living in New York, and I'm just living my best life. Like that's really like the whole point of following your dreams and chasing your version of what you feel like your best life is. Professionally, I'm a licensed cosmetologist. I do hair, I do beauty, I do makeup, I do FX, all that kind of stuff. But honestly, I feel like I'm just one of those kind of like jack of all trades type of guy. I do ballroom, I do pageantry, and I excel in all of those things and all of those arenas. And I think that that is my claim to fame. Like that's why I came to the circle. I felt like I brought a different dynamic. I think production or Lester Nunu does a really good job at showcasing different types of talents, right? But more than anything, he focuses a lot on music artists. And me growing up, not I grew up in the church. My dad is a pastor, so music was always a thing. I think that that's a lot of it for a lot of Black um, queers anyway. We were all into church and everything, but music just wasn't my solid, right? So then that's when I got into being I actually was drag queen first. And that's how I got into pageantry, and that's how I got into beauty and hair and all that stuff. And now I'm just doing it my way. And it's like I never saw that featured on any type of platform, whether it be Our View or Chasing Reality or, Gemini Films. They weren't showcasing the pageant girls. Granted, we exist and we slay. Like there's so many amazing people who do pageantry.
Yeah.
Off the top of my head, Giselle, Barbie Royale, actually, her birthday is today. Happy birthday, Giselle. And she's new to like the ballroom scene. And they're like, oh my God, we love her. But like in pageantry, she's been doing this for 25 years. She's a legend in pageantry.
Yeah.
And it's like, I'm a legend in my own right. I'm a king in my own right. Literally have the crowns and medallions to prove it. And I felt like that should have been something that was taken into consideration. And that's how I pitched myself to Lester Nunu. And he bought it. But, my whole initiative is always to give a great show. One thing that everybody should really just take into their mental is that this is for entertainment. Reality and reality TV is two different things.
Right. And I think that I'm glad that you mentioned that because even in So for me coming onto the show, yes, I'm a musician, right? But I'm also a community advocate in real life, like literally sitting in meetings talking about policy for trans health, public safety policies, getting lights put up in the city in dark areas, like seeing more of that, or the fact that I'm literally an entrepreneur. Like I've had my own business since I was 25 years old, and like trying to operate in a queer space that kind of highlights Black queer men being bosses, like, and not
There,
just not just being assistants, and that stereotypical
where the hell?
try to put
Where
it
the tokens?
right. So being able to show something different, and so I was actually I was surprised that I got cast on the show, because I felt like, yeah, I'm not just a rapper, so I can't give you just performances and me in the studio all the time, because it's not my real life. You know what I mean? Um,
Right.
but when you said reality versus reality, hold on one second. I gotta get my got a little warm. Got a little warm at that. Reality versus reality TV. Let's talk about it.
Hmm.
So,
It's a thing, and so many people who get confused, and they think that this is what we showcase. Or let's just be for real,
yeah.
okay? Because when you have a moment, you know, production comes, they film the moment, they still have to edit it,
Mm-hmm.
and they're gonna edit it how they see fit,
Mm-hmm.
right? So
Right.
it's only going to be a snippet of what the truth is. And
Right.
of course, the cast, we know what happened. We know what transpired. We were there.
Right.
But then when we watch it back through the view of, I'm now an audience member, we could be shook.
Right.
Like, oh, hold you. I'm
I,
giving
I,
spice.
right.
Did I really give that? I don't know. But that's what y'all gonna see.
I'm actually excited to see, how it plays out on camera. But like I said last night on our cast interview, people are going to blame it on the edit, like RuPaul said. Blame it on the edit, okay? But the producer can't edit anything that you didn't put out. And I know
Period.
for me, what I was interested in bringing on the show, I feel like I kind of stuck to my brand, or at least tried to, because I was
Yeah. I
conscious.
think all of us did. This season 5, definitely everybody stuck to their
Right.
aesthetic.
Because it was like, listen, it's an opportunity, it's a new cast for the most part. We have an opportunity to literally, walk out into this thing and building our business and do, all these things. And um, my thing is, when I walk away from this, I don't want to feel jaded about it. I don't want to feel embarrassed. I don't want it to be something that I have to like shy away from or don't want people to talk about. I want to be very proud of what I was able to give to this experience, and, encourage other people that are going to be coming on behind me to, to make the best of the experience and to capitalize. Because while everybody else want to be Nene Leakes and Kenya Moore, bitch, I want to be Candy. Okay? I don't want. I want to be Candy. I don't want to miss a beat or a bag. Okay?
Well, bitch, don't play me stupid because I will be Portia in a minute and lay hands on you.
Oh well, I hope. Anyway, we're gonna. So, but yes, that too. What I'm saying is like that's to give, and I think the implications of reality TV and reminding people that this is just entertainment. You know, what I was really grateful for this cast is that everyone really showed up authentically. Like it
Yeah,
wasn't
absolutely.
a lot of it wasn't a lot of put on. Now, from the clips that we saw of you in the trailer, we see that you get a little, a little rambunctious, a little obnoxious at times.
Mm.
That scene.
That's an abrasive word. An abrasive word. Obnoxious.
Yes,
Mm. See,
obnoxious.
I think
But you
this,
were also,
and I'm ain't gonna hold you. I am an acquired taste, right? It's like when you try something and it's like, oh wow, oysters is not for me, and that's fine. That's a you thing. It's other people who they love oysters when they want to get down and nitty gritty.
I don't know what the oysters.
I'm an acquired taste.
What I'm saying
I don't
is,
give a fuck if you don't like it. I'm going to be me all day long.
No, it's not about not liking it. What I'm saying is, we noticed in the trailer there's a moment where like I said, obnoxious, as opposed to saying that you were getting a little belligerent. But
I told you, I was lit so many times on the show.
right, that's what I was trying to be. I was trying to be nice about it, brother. I was trying to say it in a nice.
Well, you already know I was lit. It is what it is. You should have been there. That's the thing. You weren't there.
Baby, you know I'm gonna miss it. And call me and let me know about it. What happened? Shenanigans? Oh no.
I'm busy. I'm unavailable. I'm with my man.
Right.
And the dog.
Y'all call me like, where you at? Baby, I'm on a date. I'm at dinner.
That's the key. But no, honestly, I feel like when there were moments where I thought we could relax and just be like, oh, we just enjoying each other. And then it's given, oh, hey, no, get in front of the camera. And it's like, no, baby, no. Like, how are you going to bother me? I'm in my mood. Granted, that night in particular, which is what is on the trailer, and I say the vets don't do shit. I had been approached.
It was this for me, Geo. Shit! Y'all don't do shit. Boy, I hollered. I was like, that was
baby, but like that. But no, I literally was I was at the club and I had sat down in our section. I was chilling. I was good.
But yeah, don't spoil it too much. Don't spoil it too much. But what I was trying to say was,
no, but I'm saying you're never gonna see this part. No, that's what I'm saying. You're never gonna see it.
What we see in the trailers, we know that you're gonna be one of the characters that kind of brings the heat to the situation. So just tell me, what was it like for you when you found yourself in that space where it's like, you know what? Because I feel like,
okay,
in camera, like it's still a choice, right? So it's like, what was it like for you to be like, you know what? If I'm pissed off, I'm just gonna be pissed off. Or if this person says, like, it doesn't matter if it's recorded, it doesn't matter, Patrick, none of those things. Like, this is what you're gonna get. It's gonna be raw and it's real. Like, when did that penny drop for you? Because I think that when you first get into this,
I don't even think that it's a penny drop. I just think it's a matter of like how you choose to deal with people. You know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is like, you're not gonna say no slick shit to me and do a drive-by read and think that I'm not gonna catch it, especially if I do catch it. I'm gonna check you in the moment. And that go for my work life. That go for my relationship with friends, lovers, all of that. You could do a drive-by read, but you're gonna get read back.
Period.
I don't do disrespect. And I don't give disrespect on the initial meet and greet. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't come off. I may come off like a little like, oh, nose up a little bit, whatever. That's fine. But I got to get to know you first. Like, what am I like bowing my head to? You say you a king, but are you giving me king energy? And I get it. Everybody deserves to be respected, but at the same time, too, if I'm coming into a situation and you want to have zingers and you want to come and just be bitch, you don't deserve my respect.
Right. I agree.
You haven't earned it.
Right. I will say that I liked about episode 1 with us is that upon first meeting, I think that it was good to see how everybody interacted first, because I was the last one there, so I didn't know what y'all talked about before.
You was like, what, 2 hours late? 2 hours? I want to say it was two hours.
So this is the team.
But you made it. But you never could have made it.
Huh? No. So the team is I actually showed up. I was late to y'all. My call time was different. I was always going to be the last one to show up. But I actually split my fucking pants trying to get there. I was literally I was 32 minutes late. 32 minutes late because I had
2 hours. I mean, I just lived the experience, but it gave 2 hours.
Minutes late for my call time. Despite the fact that, because our arrivals were staggered, and the people that we were really waiting on never showed up.
Period. Granted, and I don't know if you know this, because when we arrived, Angel, Chandler, and myself were all sitting in the lobby at the same time.
Didn't know shit, right?
Never knew we was on the show together. We were just sitting there. Didn't talk to each other, didn't look at each other, and then production came and got us, and they was just like, don't speak to each other. Okay.
Like,
It's crazy. It's
right.
crazy. But what was your experience on the show? How did you feel on how was your experience? Like literally meeting all of us and kind of hearing what we do, like initially, like how did you receive what was given to you?
I was most, this is no shade to anybody else. I was most impressed that you were there, especially when you told me that you were into pageants and like you do hairstyling and stuff like that, because I felt like of all the people, you and I would be able to work together more because of like me going back and getting back into my performances and like being able to collaborate. And I also have a history of pageantry, right? So this part,
Speaking of which, should we do a plug?
oh my God, no, what I'm saying is like it's like, so I was like, oh great, this is great because there's not a lot of other men, gay or straight, that I can talk to about pageants and like being in botillions and competing for Mr. AKA and like what that experience is like, getting your looks together, building out a platform, practicing for your interview questions. Like people don't have that. So I was really excited when you were telling me like, oh, this is what you do. Like, oh, this is gonna be great. Um, I did like Chandler. I actually thought he was younger than he was. And
Same,
I was
same, no cap. He gives young boy energy, but it's beautiful. It's like adorable. It's adorable.
he's cute like a puppy, but he might bite you. You know what I mean? So it was like, who's gonna get out for this one? Angel, I said it last night. I just thought he was a cute face on body, and I was waiting on the personality to show up. And you know, eventually it did. But I mean, I already said that. It's no tea. It was like I was waiting to see because
No, I want Angel to be present.
right, he was going back.
Last night he wasn't really. He was there, but he wasn't present.
Right.
If that makes sense.
I feel like he's like the most energy that we got from him is like the flirtatious energy or like the snippy catty kind of energy. I didn't get a chance to experience Angel in like that real way. We went out that one time that night.
You see, and I posted the photo when we went out to 51 Loft 51, and it was a fair moment. No cap. We granted he was 2 hours late. Damn, y'all love this 2 hour late time. I'm saying
He was 2 hours late to something he invited us to. We're gonna talk about that later. I don't know if that's on the show. We're gonna talk about that because
he was 2 hours late for something. Yeah.
Okay.
Granted, his roommate was there. All of that. It was crazy. But we had a good time. Chandler looked good. Chandler looked good that night. No cap. Chandler looked real good that night.
Real trade. He popped out that night.
It was trade.
Real trade. He was giving trade. But I was glad that we had the opportunity to bond. And
yeah,
you know,
especially being rookies. All of us being new rookies. It was given like, okay, let's hang out on our own. No cameras. Like let's catch the vibe.
Right.
I agree.
I did not like the whole like when I got there. I didn't know it was gonna be like a vets versus rookies thing because I felt like we're coming in with division off the rip, and unless there's like some type of environment set where okay, well, this is a vet, you're a rookie, and this is gonna be like your mentor during this process. Like this is the person you can call or reflect. That's what I was thinking. That the whole vet.
But the vets actually thought that they were going to be in a situation where they would be mentoring us.
But
because Clea and Chad talked about it, right? They said like, oh, maybe we can like help the kids or help whatever they think. Help the kids. Yeah.
Age you, and I've probably been doing what I'm doing longer than you have. So there was nothing really they could mentor me on. I was expecting there to be some type of like relationship as far as like doing the show and like helping guide us through the process.
Navigate, yeah.
I didn't know it was going to be like this. Oh, vets versus rookies. Because I couldn't get into it. It's like, well, I respect the people I respect the vets, and then there are some rookies that I like. But then on the other flip side, it's like, wait a minute. If we're supposed to be a circle, then we should all be working together on
to be a circle
camaraderie. And I just didn't. I didn't understand. I'm gonna say like this. I didn't understand what that was about. I feel like it's creating this space where there's this versus where we never really were against each other in any real way, except for when we were calling people out. which y'all have to watch the season to see what that's like. Now, speaking about the whole rookies versus vets things, online, if you guys have been watching in the comments, there have been many questioning the vet status of some of our vets this season. So, Geo, I know in your confessionals, you said that you didn't really consider Chad anything, right?
No, I said that I understood that, you had Clee, right? He was season 4. We saw him, he was present. Okay, you want to say like, okay, anybody who was here for a season, they're a vet. I get it.
Mm-hmm.
Clee, I got it. Chad, on the other hand, I love Chad dearly. That's my baby. I love Chad down boots.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally did not. I'm gonna say it like this: Homeboy wasn't in the credit roll when they did the whole circle. The my circle is small as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Yada yada. He did not have a moment like he had in season 5 where they featured him. So to call him a vet, I thought it was a stretch.
Right. Well,
I did not feel like he was integrated enough in the show
to be considered
the Circle franchise. Now, Chad and Bugs, that's a different show.
Right.
But for the Circle,
well,
I didn't see him integrated enough.
Right. Well, there were also, outside of you mentioning on camera who you didn't feel should have had vet status, who probably could have been rookies with us, there was one vet in particular that had a lot to say about it. And I'm so excited they've decided to join us tonight on Doll Talk to give you our first exclusive interview of this season. Welcome, Melli B.
Bitch, I was on my way to Trey House, bitch.
Yes, come on, Trey.
I'm about to get in the car, bitch. Everybody playing with
Wait, you still on the way though?
Huh?
He finna go.
You still on the way to the Trade House?
I was about to pull off.
Ooh.
In the car.
Girl, keep going.
Right, still go to the train. On to us.
Yeah,
So,
I'm good.
thank you so much for joining us tonight. So I know that you have been summoned. I think earlier today I called you Beetlejuice, bitch, because anytime they mention your name, okay, Melli B is going to pop up. Okay?
You know what? I don't even be looking. Niggas be hitting me up saying, Melli, oh, you friends with so-and-so? And I'm like, yeah. They like, well, bitch, I don't know. You need to go see this. And I'm like, here the fuck we go. Be minding my business. Eat my bag of popcorn, bitch. Trying to keep my skin clear. That's it.
Well, good. Well, we're glad to see you. So this is out of the circle. You are the vet, right? You've been here since
The vet.
So tell us, what did you think of episode 1? I know you watched it. What did you think?
So I thought episode 1 was good. I loved what.
Hey, come on, bitch! I gotta be able to see you. You're gonna be on YouTube looking at teeth and.
I don't know what you want me to do, bitch. I'm in the car.
Oh, thank you. Right. Somebody said we look beautiful, bitch. Period.
Hey y'all. Anyway, but what'd you think?
But I don't like to say the whole rookies thing, but I enjoyed all the rookies. I thought that all of you guys were authentically like freshmen. Like that's what you expect. That's what you want to see. You want to see the range. You want to see, because I see uncertainty in a lot of people's faces, but there's a lot of beauty in that kind of vulnerability of not knowing stuff versus when you're dealing with somebody who thinks they're a vet, but not really a vet. And so, you're truly, because you're moving like a rookie. You sound like the rookie. You're not giving anything that screams vet. Vet does not mean status or time. Vet means wisdom. I did not see that from anybody that called themselves a vet. I didn't see them on the show either. So, I feel like if you didn't make no noise your season, I feel like if I don't remember your name, then you're not a vet. It just doesn't make sense. But I enjoyed it.
And you heard it from the Melli B.
Right. I mean. So with that, with you being a vet on reality TV, or being a vet with this franchise, for us, for our experience, like I said, I thought that the vets were gonna serve in a mentor capacity, or would be able to guide us through the process. So if you were on season 5 of The Circle, what advice would you have given to some of the rookies? Like, what would your advice be to anyone entering into this space?
Okay, so I would specifically say only in a more, I don't know, logistics wise, because like you guys were saying, he can't edit anything that you don't put or say. And so a lot of people like to use the edit as an excuse. And I'm like, well, bitch, if you didn't say it, he couldn't edit it. Now, I will say for me, Lester puts letters and words together for me to create whole words, bitch. So I don't know about y'all, but for me,
Won't
the fuck out. But I would say make
you said
sure
a
you
mouthful
mean
there.
make sure you mean what you say and what you do. Just don't say anything or do anything for effect, because once you say something and it's a certain way and you say it to a certain person, anybody who's an adult who has bills over $3,000 a month is going to respond accordingly. And you cannot be mad for an elevated response. You either need to step your shit up or shut the fuck up. And so a lot of people don't choose to shut the fuck up. And then we have problems. And then it's everybody else. So my recommendation would be don't say shit you can't stand on, bitch.
Bitch, I'm about to Lord God. So that was a word, okay?
It
That's
was.
a season after next, okay?
Well, that's how you keep control too, because they're gonna do whatever they want. Everybody is going to do whatever they want.
Yeah,
And
and let
so if you don't exercise any type of control, it's going to be out of control.
right.
And so I was in control at all times. And when I did make moves and I did make steps, they were clear, they were concise, and bitches saw it coming. And so it wasn't me just randomly going off. No, in any of the situations I was in, anybody who is thorough would have responded in the same way. Hell, some bitches would have responded worse. It's just that, don't expect too much from yourself when you're doing it, because a lot of it is just not in your control. Only you're only in control of what the fuck you do and say. So really put your energy there.
Right. So,
Thank,
it's
thank you, Melli B. See, this is why I love you, Melli B.
I love you too, G. I know we had
Hey,
a little
well,
clash the
okay,
other
time
day.
out, time out. We had a kerfuffle. We had a kerfuffle. But
so I
bitch,
was
Yeah, girl,
when
we
I tell you I love you, I
bitch.
love you. And they was like Melli B Jr. I was like, bitch, thank you.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, period, bitch. Because you put paid before you say anything about me. Paid roach, paid ugly, whatever they say about me. Paid, bitch.
Bitch, it was an honor to me. They said Melli B Jr. But I said, bitch, oh, I'm in the family. Kid.
I love
Period.
So, okay, for those of you who are kind of lost right now about what's happening, since the show dropped, probably since before then, there has been this ongoing thing about Geo being the new Melli of the franchise, because he is not averse to being the center of the drama, whether it's brought to him or whether he's stirring the pot. And Melli, who is now, are you retired from the franchise? Because you say
I am retired. I don't know what these people talking about. Got me in contracts and loans and stuff. I am retired. Melly ain't coming nowhere. I
so.
would
With
host
being
y'all reunion though.
retired,
I just don't want to
And
fight.
I'm not gonna lie, Melly. It was so many moments where like we would be doing things and it was always brought to us that it would be a special guest. And I would be paying attention to your shit, no cap. And they'd be like, oh, I'm in New York. And I'd be like, Derek, oh my God, maybe Melly is coming. Maybe Melly is coming. And I'd be so excited. And then we get there and you wouldn't be there. And I'd be like, okay, never mind. Just kidding.
right? And we go like,
I wish it could be like that, because I feel like there's no reason why I can't be a part of it in that way. But so many people have issues with me from over 4 years ago,
like
and
what?
I don't even know what they were 4 years ago. But somehow they're just forever burning, and I'm like, well, bitch, y'all got to be getting paid for this shit at this point.
You would think people was getting a check.
Because 4 years is a long motherfucking time to have beef with a bitch that ain't think about you. Girl, I'm out here living my life, getting money. You bitches is out here breathing, bitch. And I can't, and I cannot be bothered.
So which
Some
bitch?
of the girls got bronchitis, bitch.
Which bitches you talking about?
All the bitches. Any bitch who got something to say about me but can't say it to my face. How these girls want to say they can say it to my face? Bitch, that's never happened.
All right.
That's crazy.
You mentioned during this particular podcast called a roach. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, last night we were on our Circle Chat Live. I believe that Chad Bailey is the one that referred to as a roach. So
The person who's not a vet, the person who's never had a peach.
Huh?
As an
Where's the
apple.
peach?
We not in Atlanta. We in New York. It's an apple.
I'm not addressing nobody that's not on a credit or cast. What does Nene look like addressing anybody that no one remembers? They know you as
That
somebody's
being said,
favorite. Let's be clear. Mm.
well, let's not do that. Let's not do
Well,
that.
all right.
It's the truth.
I guess in my brain, I'm thinking
I'm
that
a roach. I'm all types of stuff. I'm not addressing no bitch accusing me of being anything other than what it is. This is what God gave you to see. And bitch, I don't see no roach.
I see melanin rich.
Right.
Period.
So what I was trying to get at is would there be a moment where if you were being brought back into the franchise as a mentor or whatever, would there be a time or a day or a space where there could be mended fences there? Do you see any opportunity for there to be mending between you?
Baby, she don't give I'm a men offense, bitch. That gives like I hire somebody to do that work for me.
Is it gonna very much burn the fence?
I wouldn't know where to start. What I will say is I don't have an issue with anybody. You do not see footage of me speaking on any of the people that are speaking on me. You don't see any of that at
You
all.
don't.
You just
You
don't.
never do.
I never
And
do.
see, and that's where I feel like I can relate to Melli B. Is because it's a lot of girls who like to get out there and they want to have their moment, so they feel like they gotta be like the attack dog for the top dog. And it's like, girl, you doing all this. If you want to have your moment, just do you. You just do you.
Yeah,
You ain't gotta come for me.
you should be able to stand on that. You said it's so powerful and it's so great and you're just so successful. Talk about that. Don't listen to my marketing firm with 2 offices in 2 major cities. Honey, y'all have not stopped shit.
Baby, if we're not talking about dollars, it's not making sense.
It
I don't
don't.
care.
It really don't. And
Which is why I feel like we need to link up, because I'm like, okay, either me and Melli B is gonna be best friends or we gonna clash. And I honestly don't have a reason to bump heads with you. So it's giving. Let's get the bag.
Anybody.
Let's get the bag.
I really don't feel like I clash with people. I just don't feel like I clash with people. I feel like a lot of people have insecurities and a lot of people have this thing where they feel motivated or inspired by somebody, but instead of receiving that in a positive way, they take that and it turns into envy. As in, oh, well, I got to get what he got, so then I can have a conversation with him. No, bitch, you'll never be able to step to me no matter what the fuck you got. Let's be clear. That's the problem. You worried about what another bitch got, and you not worried about what you could get. And that's why you ain't got shit.
Baby, it's another word.
I've been on these seasons for a long time, and I've seen these bitches stuck since season 1. Stuck, bitch. Stuck like the A train in between motherfucking 59th and 125th Street, bitch.
All detours, emergency brakes.
Right, emergency brakes.
So that's for the New York City girls, but a lot of these girls ain't even from New York. They call buses here. Ooh. But they worried about Melli B.
I'm through. I love it.
I have maintained a residency and commercial lease in New York since the day I left motherfucking New York to this very day. So, bitch, you can never say Melli left New York. I'm there every fucking month now. Come on. Like, stop making us. That's what I don't like.
Through, bitch. Let's do brunch. Let's do brunch. Let's do something.
Well, bitch, I'm in New York in the next week, and I just got back last week, bitch. That's how that go.
Right.
Well, the next time you come through, roll through. Let's all do something. Let's go. Shit. You gotta come from Jersey. You gotta cross the river there, right?
I got a nigga in Newark. I got a nigga in Brick City.
Oh yeah.
So we going to Newark.
Got a cool new brunch spot.
In Newark.
There's a cool new brunch spot called Burke's. It's very Americana, very Brooklyn.
Okay.
You know, Newark is changing, darling.
Oh. I see it.
Right. Newark is changing.
But, Terminal C established.
Right. But yeah, so even with that, so I'm glad that we were able to facilitate this beautiful moment, because I was a little nervous there, because let me tell y'all something. For those of you who do not know, I'm a fan of the show, first and foremost. I'm a fan of a lot of the LGBTQ reality series, but kind of like what Melli said, it's like, you know, there are some people that you can recognize certain things in and you can admire. Some people use that and they get jealous because they feel like they can't accomplish those things, or whatever people internalize, right?
They do, and it's bad. That shit is real, especially with the gays.
Right, but for me, I'm not a hating ass bitch. So it's like when I see people doing things that are excellent and that, you know, kind of motivates me to be more about my shit. Like, let me get my shit together. Let me get my shit right. The type of example I want to see, like, that's inspiring to me. And I think that, and there's no shade to you or anyone else. Like, I love Chad too. I love Bugs' music. I don't have anything to do with y'all's interpersonal stuff, but
that's y'all situation, my man.
Bitch, neither do I.
Right. When I look at you guys on the show, as a rookie, you all have a lot of traits and characteristics that I aspire to. And I feel like you all have created or raised the bar and kind of created this space where we can build a legacy that other LGBTQ people can look to. If you want
And
to
I
be,
want to support that. You've never seen me say anything negative about the new season. I'm not jaded about anything. Like I'm supporting.
I don't know,
it.
but wait a second. Time about Melli B. You did say that I was over here talking about you all season
Well,
long.
bitch, because you started it, bitch. I'm just saying.
I never
You
brought you up.
did.
we're going
I
forward.
love you.
Let me tell you. Usually, it's not what you say; it's how you say it. And
Well,
so when
baby, you got to
people
get to know
say,
me because how I say things is how I say it, but I don't really the context behind the quote.
He's just rough.
and see, I don't receive stuff that way because I already been hearing that they've been having something to say. I just don't understand how
And I don't like
relevant.
somebody did plant a seed in your head and said that I said that I was the next Melli B. I never said that. It was a seed planted, and they said, "Oh, Geo said he was the next Melli B." I never said that. I'm just gonna make that.
I didn't care about that. I mean, when I go.
But you did. We don't. But it was said. It was said.
I trade because I didn't want to disrespect you, so I didn't give you what I gave the rest of the girls. I was just being smart and saying what I needed to say. I didn't want that much smoke. I just wanted a little.
I said, well, this is a lot to unpack. She said, girl, this ain't nothing to unpack. It ain't nothing to unpack. Good luck, girl. I said, what you mean?
See, that
I need a security guard. Can I get security? Security.
Yeah, y'all have.
No, but y'all have you and Derek. Y'all have a radiance about you guys that is undeniable. So there's nothing that no matter what I say, y'all still carry what y'all carry. And I was interested, but it was you, Derek, and Angel.
The Latin Poppy.
Yeah, the Latin Poppy. And for some reason, the Latins always hate me, and I don't know why. Because I just thought I was Puerto Rican.
No, I just need her to be here. I need her to be showing up to shit. When the time
the rest
comes.
of that cast, girl, y'all can scrape the rest of them girls. I was like, what is going on? It's giving season 2 through fucking 4.
Wait a second, the episode 2 come out yet?
No, that shit ain't
Girl. Well,
y'all know our season's episodes, they were a year behind.
Well, it's
and
almost
like I ain't gonna shade you, Melli. They got mad at me in the group text because they was like, "Oh, I can't wait for the second episode." I said, "Yeah, it's gonna come out in a month of Sundays." I was called rude. I was called evil. I was called the villain. Here we are, still waiting.
I ain't call you that.
Because you knew I was fucking right, bitch. Nah.
But I will say, the episode did not come out tonight. After it didn't go up last night, and my mama been waiting for this second episode. Tell her all her.
My mama too.
No motherfucking party around no release date.
Bitch, and he gave us a calendar. That's the part that's so crazy. How you give your whole cast a calendar and say this is what I'm releasing on these dates, and then the date come up and you give me, and you say, oh, I gotta fix audio, I gotta fix tech, I gotta fix all these things. Bitch, it's been 24 hours. Where my episode? I put in the work. I need you to do the work.
Y'all know that ex that say he changed and he wants you back.
Right.
That's Nunu.
All of us.
That nigga ain't changed, bitch. That is funny, bitch. Mm-hmm.
That is funny as shit. Who on this shit?
Oh yeah.
Is that the Latin Poppy?
Is that the Latin Poppy?
Is that the Latin Poppy?
Let me not say that. You're gonna start cussing me out when I say
my video. I need to be able to see my feeling on YouTube.
I'm ready now. I am ready now. Let me take my shirt off, bitch.
Do it.
Yeah.
A little nip.
Yes.
This is such a great moment. The fact that we have the vet in the house with some of the rookies, and I feel like even though I done told Melli this many times, okay? Every time they leave his ass in Atlanta. All right, he almost cussed me out today because I said that last night on the live, like Melli B is in Atlanta.
Well, because bitches say
you know what?
Out of my city, bitch. That don't make no fucking sense, girl. I'm there every time you wake up, bitch.
Melli B gonna be where Melli B at. Okay, let's just all be clear on that.
I need to come to Atlanta.
Melli commented on our first episode, and he said, "I don't know about the vets, but I love all the new rookies." So
he did say that.
That was my impression of Melli. I was like,
I didn't see nobody.
Because he know what it gives. He know what it gives.
I mean, sorry, but like I said,
I
on
feel
the
like
first
if you was
episode, they
quiet
had their
on a
time.
season before, then you should be quiet now. All of a sudden, you so loud and rambunctious because you feel like the bitches that are around you are beneath you because you're a vet. You didn't give that energy to nobody on your season. You was quiet, looking around, bitch, you confused. I'll pass. Have that same energy since day one, bitch. You a whole different bitch. And girl, don't tell me you went through puberty in a year, bitch. I can't.
Are you talking about Clee?
Huh?
Are you talking about Clee? Because Chad
Is
didn't
that
have
what
a
they call her
season.
now? I know she did. I didn't even mention her.
No cup of Clee. Clee is a cute man.
I didn't say
Now,
Cleon was anything, but me and Cleon were on a season together, and it was real stuff going on between us. And I just feel like if you don't want to have a conversation with me about it, you shouldn't be talking to nobody else about it. And you damn sure shouldn't be mentioning it in no confessional if you cannot talk to me about it. It just makes no sense.
Fair.
That's not no conversation piece, and that's not a reality show, bitch. That's you and your thoughts, and I'll pass on that journal.
Because what you think about me is none of my business.
right, period. About me is none of my business. So I'm taking it that if Melli has a rank, he said he likes the rookies. So
I love the rookies.
If you from episode 1, rank us from 1 to 6.
Well, you said 1 to 0.
1 to 6. 1 to 0.
Ooh.
1 to 6.
1 to 6. Oh,
Mm-hmm.
is it 6 the total cast?
6 is the lowest on the totem pole.
Oh, is Shayori on the cast?
The most. Shayori was there. He was present for moments.
Wait, Shayori is. But Shayori's not in.
Y'all be shading my girlfriend.
That's your friend. I know that's your friend.
That's my girlfriend. Why y'all shading my girlfriend?
That's your friend.
Yeah, rate your friend.
But he wasn't in the.
Oh, great. Bitch, where is the niggas at?
Yeah. Yeah, Melli B, rate your friend. Rate your friend.
So 1
are
to
we
7.
going? So what are we basing this off of? Looks, career,
Whatever you want. Just what you're looking for the season. 1 to 7.
What do you see it for?
So I'm splitting my number 1 spot. I'm gonna have it's a tie. It is a tie, but it's only 1 episode. Y'all are asking me this extremely premature because this could change by the next episode.
We'll come back to it.
Yeah. So I'm gonna give tie for Derek, Daw, and Angel. Gonna be my number 1s. Geo, you come in at a close number 2.
Well, number 3. You split number 1.
I was splitting number 1.
He said a tie, bitch. He said a tie. I'm number 2.
After number 1, that means you're number 3.
That means I'm number 2 because he said he was a tie. Anyway, number 3 is.
Ever since that Android comment,
it's only 7. Go ahead.
He's not letting up on you.
Okay. So then we got who is after that? I like the other shy boy. I said his name earlier.
Chandler.
I liked Chandler. He reminds me of like a more sober Shayori.
Sober Shayori.
Yeah. Shayori be lit all the time like me, bitch.
Shayori is always high. Him and Chad, always high.
Mm-hmm. Who else is on the cast? Because that's all I could think of.
You haven't seen TJ yet.
Okay.
Well, you got
who am I missing?
You got King Clee, Trayvon.
You got Michelle.
No, we don't.
Michelle's a cast member?
Not really.
No, we don't. We do not have Michelle.
I thought Julius got rid of her. Oh, I'm so done. Let's see. Cleon is giving me number 7. I'll give Chad number 8.
Bitch, we said 1 to 6.
Right. I was like, well, all right. Well,
there's a deficit, bitch. I'm done.
Right.
Oh my goodness, this fireball is kicking my ass.
Right. This has been so much.
Well, you heard it from the vet himself.
The next episode.
You heard it from the face of the franchise.
I look forward to seeing what you guys bring. I'm excited. I'm definitely watching. I'm excited to see. Hopefully, I get.
I definitely showed up to the most events out of everyone. I will say that. The other people were very absent throughout the season, so I'll probably have the most airtime. That's just a fact.
Wow. Delusional.
and it's scary.
Keep your shirt off, baby. Keep your shirt off. That's all I got to say.
Right. Just keep your shirt off and smile and nod.
Keep your shirt off.
I am more than looks.
Then,
What else do you give other than a podcast?
If you haven't gone to
You'll
subscribe
see.
to RBU TV, make sure you go to YouTube, subscribe.
If episode 2 ever come
Check out Geo. Stop talking over me with this Android. It was giving.
I don't know what's going on with episode 2, guys.
Episode 2 is gonna come out
in a month of Sunday.
Spring, summer, September.
You know what? If this live gets 100,000 likes, we'll drop the episode at 3.
If this episode will come out today, I will drop my panties.
I'll drop my nudes on Twitter tomorrow if the episode comes out before 2 a.m.
I'll drop my sex tape with a previous cast member.
Already got it.
Why I already got it?
Already got
it. Do you?
I'll drop some tea if it comes out. How about that on episode 2?
Right. But no. So thank you guys so much for tuning in to the 3rd episode of Dog Talk. We get to just talk our shit for the record, okay? Let the record clear. This was
Make sure you guys stream episode 1. Go
share.
stream, go like, go comment, go share it.
Angel, send me your address and come over.
You said what?
Say what?
I said, Angel, send me your address so I can come over.
When you coming over?
Tonight.
Tonight? I'll be asleep before you get here.
Okay.
You'll wait when I get there.
However,
we
need to watch the next episode together. Whatever that is.
That's why I'm coming over to watch the episode before 2 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
It's
uploading. It's uploading.
You said it's uploading? That's what you said in the chat?
It's uploading.
Is it?
Yeah, it's processing.
That I don't see no. Usually upload it be a live premiere, and I don't see that happening. I don't see it. It's on YouTube. It's a live premiere.
What?
This nigga is getting angles. He's not worried about the upload for real.
What upload?
Right. Anyway, so this live is going to end in about 2 minutes because
There's a new episode of By Latin Men Up that came out. Uploaded and live.
I like this. She said, "What? Oh yes, tell us about Latin Men." So Angel, I mean, I brought you up, but you're supposed to be like my guest for like episode 4. So you kind of like
we might never get there. So let's enjoy it now.
I mean, listen, my show is gonna go on regardless. I can't speak
for
it.
One monkey don't stop no circus.
My show's gonna happen regardless. This is gonna be
episode 4 gonna come out in November.
Okay. But no, seriously, this was a great night. I'm so excited. I'm so glad that you and Melli were able to make amends. I was like, Lord, I can't do this. I can't, I love
We love you. All of our audiences, all the people who tuned in tonight, thank you very much for supporting us.
Yeah, thank you.
Keep watching.
It's going to be
It gets better. We promise you, the show gets better.
I love what
it eventually airs.
I love what Derek said earlier. Like, we have enough of like the Love and Hip Hop bullshit on TV. We have enough of the Bad Boys Club. Like, this show is so different. This show is like so positive.
And this cast is dope as fuck.
It's a breath of fresh air. Like, you guys really need to support it.
Yeah. Make sure you got like this is probably. I'm not gonna say too much. This is my favorite season. Now, even though I was over y'all's asses, over it.
But don't say y'all, because I wasn't in y'all, but okay.
Right. Y'all, I know collectively. It's a wrap. We're done. We gotta do something else. I need a new cut, a new color.
A new hairdo.
A little,
new style.
You need some Oyo shit.
But I'm so grateful for the moments that we created, and I think that we're gonna be able to show something different. We have our drama, but I feel like our drama isn't what people think it's gonna be.
It's not.
Our drama is the drama that you have between brothers.
Right.
I'm the oldest of 7 kids. So
And it's literally because, like, no shade, like, y'all are so unprofessional at times, and, like, just not showing up to things. So it's just like,
When you say
y'all
y'all,
left me
it
no
can be very
choice on this
specific.
show. Like, honestly, like, y'all left me no choice.
there's the person that walked off of a whole season, but I'm going to keep that to myself for
You
now.
spilling future tea like that?
For now.
Ain't but 11 people watching. Be good.
For now.
Girl, but he's gonna post it.
And like I said, for the people that, the unprofessionals walking off, I've never left set at any moment.
I mean, you've never arrived on time either. But that's another story.
Baby, I'm a headliner, okay? I'm supposed to be there last.
I'm just stuck in the middle. Get off my phone. I'm ready to go to sleep.
A headliner. Okay? So thank
The
you guys
Lord Van
for coming
Cartier.
on stage. Thank you so much for getting the crowd hyped.
Thank you guys for coming to Cartel Talk. It was great. We will be doing this again next week.
Thanks for watching my glam jam.
We'll be doing this next week when
Welcome
episode
to
2
Glam Chat.
airs.
Yes, I want everybody, okay? Welcome to Glam Chat, Dog Talk, Cartels Conversations, bitch.
Cartel conversation.
Everybody eating, period. Let's go get some
Period.
Period. Good night.
Anyway, so I'll see you guys soon. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe. Go check out our first episode of the Circle NYC Season 5 and let us know what you think about the show. Follow everybody that you saw tonight, and I will see you again next week. It was so much fun, and I hope that you guys see that we really, truly, we're a cast unlike any other. This is more than what I would have expected out of doing reality TV. I never wanted to do reality TV because it always seems so full of drama, but I love these guys. These are my brothers. We are in this together, and we're going to make sure that you guys have an amazing experience. We're going to be doing things that you've probably never seen done. So just stay tuned, follow us, continue to support us, continue to comment, sharing the videos, and we're going to give you everything that you need. So thank you for being here, and I will see you again next week. Good night, y'all.
For the record, let's get